Hi everyone, it's Anne. Thank you for joining me. As we are experiencing this huge energetic day, there is no doubt there is a lot going on and many more people are onboarding with this process. A lot of people are beginning to talk about it. Some of us have been involved in it for quite some time and everything in between. So there is no one answer. There is no cookie cutter approach to what is happening. Each of us has and is experiencing this on their own energetic level. For many of us who resonate with me in particular, we have and do feel these energetics at a very, very intense level. We definitely know things are shifting and changing. We are living in currently these higher frequencies, whatever you want to label that as we are attuning to different dimensional aspects of ourselves. And all this is happening rather quickly. So it's almost like we are experiencing our own evolution in real time. Quite bizarre. So big energies, I'm feeling it talking to you right now, just energetically charged. How do we deal with it? So it's the question. So I have made the biggest changes in my life over the past, 2 years. I've been through a lot of different challenging experience, dark nights of the soul, healing journey, curled up in a ball on the floor, if you will, in tears as I've been purging out over the years some very, very dense energy. This is a very dense planet. I can tell you that after my experiences. So we need to clear out this density. Many of us have been called forward to do more of this work than others, but we are making strides and progress here. So to stay with the program, I know it's uncomfortable, but energetically, one of the best ways to deal with this energy, first of all, is to say that change is uncomfortable. This process can be quite uncomfortable. The warriors that may not look like warriors are here, and we are disguised in many different forms and many different backgrounds. So we are being called out. Thank you very much for those who aren't recognized for the hard work you're doing. I feel you, I hear you. We are making this happen as we are called forward to this responsibility that many other people do not know, understand. But it is time of big change. So one of the things to really be aware of is to, first of all, really have discernment in who you're listening to, because all of a sudden everybody is an expert. I have learned so much from so many great people out on social media. Thank you so much for all of you, bits and pieces of it from different people all over the place who have helped me through my own discernment choose those parts that resonate with me, to understand some of my own trauma, to really get to the bottom of some of the programs that were responsible for my lack of, I'm going to say, self-value, self-worth, my fear of abandonment. All of these things were part of my subconscious operating system. And I'm so happy to have so much more awareness and consciousness as to who I am. And I operate, and I try to operate at a conscious level throughout the day. So this is work, folks, to move out of this uncomfortable and accept it as a new paradigm. We are entering this new paradigm, which requires us to remain conscious and to accept everything we are and everything that's happened in the past is past, to surrender to this wild and crazy process that is happening now. There really aren't any words to describe the sheer magnitude of the changes upon us right now and how that feels. A lot of you know what I'm talking about here. It's been described as 5D or New Earth, but we're walking through, many people are coming up and moving through into these new times and challenges. And what I find, if I focus too much on the energies, if I focus too much on the physical aspects of what is happening, my mind keeps working in that level of uncomfortable energies. And what I like to do is occupy it. So as soon as you move out into something else, move out the door into another activity, even if that's just the activities of daily life and living, it seems to be almost enough right now just to get things done and stay on top of what is happening in the 3D world. That's fine, but when we try, and I'm very, very sensitive, so let me tell you, I feel this stuff. Just try not to harp on it too much. Most people in my life do not and have any understanding as to the reality that I'm experiencing, the multidimensionality of it, and I don't even try to explain anymore. Just to carry the energetics, the frequency, and to carry the learned mastery of my own self, which has been a large focus of my journey for the past number of years. That has been the true focus of my journey, is to actually live life by walking the talk, by getting out there and bringing about change when necessary. And then, of course, relaxing or coming into being as well. So the combination of the two of them and learning how to manage both with discernment. So a note on discernment, really watch out for what you're taking in. We can tend to go down this spiral of trying to have other people tell us, to heal us, to provide the answers. And the reality is the answers reside within ourselves. So we are intuitively being nudged and guided here. If you move past the energetics that are potentially bothering us and into what is it telling us, there is a lot. The veil is very thin. There is a lot coming through. There is so much to process that sometimes we just have to stop processing entirely and just accept everything that has come in is being used accordingly, and to sit in 0 point energy. So to train ourselves to just stop the incessant, constant analysis. This is a challenging one for me personally with my particular placements that I am an analyst at heart, but also intuitively driven. So to manage and balance the two is the challenge, definitely. So you're not alone. This is a wild and intense journey for many of us right now. We are feeling the momentum behind this divine plan and this change. And I've been asked about my views on, the solar flare and solar flash. I'm personally, I don't focus on events. I've been around a long time. There has been many events that have been talked about that have come and gone, that have never happened. We can get caught up in even astrology, this big thing. And the way it works is time is irrelevant here. So what may be, an event in a couple years, it could be 1,000 years for all we know. So to hang your hat on a catastrophic event for things to get better is sort of a weird concept to me, because I believe we are here on this at this time to live on this planet for a particular reason and to make the most of it. I'm extremely grateful. I fought to be alive. I fought to be here. So I want to take advantage of that and do things that bring me joy. One of them is talking to you guys, but to kind of wait around for something terrible to happen is counterintuitive to my whole purpose here. So I'd say we just leave it up to whatever happens, and live each day to the fullest. It's changing so quickly from one day to the next that it's often hard to plan for those of us who are in the middle of all this. And it's also very fascinating to see what is around the corner. We can have days where there is this collective anger, short fuses have been happening a lot, tiredness, yes, and we all float through all of these feelings and emotions. And we also move up into these very, very big supportive energetics at the same time. So it's just a mixed bag of all kinds of stuff. And I find the more we try to figure it all out, the more confused we get. Is just to sort of relax and know, a part of the reason for this video is put your best foot forward, to act in kindness, to master skills, to release fear and judgment where all of those were stemming from, and to really embrace and trust the process with non-resistance. All sounds easy, but behind all of that is conscious work to really rework the mental mind construct that has taken years for me personally to develop and to break into a nuclear field of view through a quantum lens. So I just find I'm a bit of a geek. I find all of this stuff fascinating, and I'm so glad I get to talk to people like you guys who can resonate with my little bit of ranting here about this subject. But it truly is just a wild, wild ride. So I appreciate you guys. If you want to find out more about me and what I do, AnnTaylorKing.com. I'm available to talk with you. Let me know what you think, guys. We'll talk soon. Bye.